Hello everyone, Ashley here. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. I am so excited to talk about this video today because I have been wanting to do a video response to Lisa Pepez and Don Michelle's dice casting system for quite some time now, and I am finally getting around to it. Like I said, I've been wanting to talk about this for a while because I absolutely love the system that they've put together, that they've created. If you want to hear and see more about it, of course, I will leave links down below for their videos. And in their videos, they so kindly created a PDF that you can download for free and print it out if you want, and work with dice or begin your journey with working with dice as another way to deepen your readings. So this system, my goodness, I was like fascinated right when I saw that video pop up. I saw Don's video pop up first, and I was like, oh, okay, this sounds fascinating. And I like bought my first set right away because I was like so eager and so excited to try it out for myself. And it's been a journey since. I will say though, however, that I haven't played or worked with the dice divination system a whole lot recently, but that's kind of another reason why I want to make this video, is to kind of like re-inspire myself. Well, not that I really need the inspiration. It's amazing. Okay. I really do love it. I just need to kind of recommit, I guess is what I want to say. I want to recommit to working with the dice and including it in my readings. But here is the PDF. As you can see, it's Don Michelle, Lisa Pepez, Dice Casting Divination with Tabletop Dice. And yes, we are talking about D&D dice here. I have never played Dungeons and Dragons before, but I'm a tactile person, and seeing the videos of how Lisa and Don, how they incorporated the dice with their tarot readings, like, again, I love the whole experience of shuffling decks and now incorporating dice, like rolling the dice in my hands and throwing it. Again, never played those games before, the tabletop games, never played with dice before, but I'm like, I love it. I love it. And they did an absolutely wonderful job here with this PDF. They do give you an introduction, and I love this here. Hello, fellow or future dice goblin. Yes, I have become a dice goblin. I love collecting them now. I love having different ones, and I am going to be talking about that as well because I do have some decks and dice pairings that I'm going to share with you guys, because it is so fun to like just experience the whole thing and find dice that like go with the theme of a deck, or like like the color theme and stuff. It's just, again, it's a whole experience. I love it. But they do break down the individual dice and then what they associate with each one. So you have the elements included with the D4. So when you get dice, you have 7 that you get in a set. And the D4 represents the elements. The D6, which is the 6-sided dice or die, is the advice. So you have your security, sensuality, power, harmony, clarity, and awareness. Then you move on to the D8, which is your phases. Like, what phase are you in at this current point in time? And they list it out for you. It's amazing. And then you have the D10 in percentile, which is your focus. And then you have the D12, which is which house it is in, according to like zodiac. So you have your zodiac and planet associations per house. Then you have the D20, which is archetype. And this is the majors of the arcana. Now, yes, there are 21 majors in the tarot, but they don't include the Fool, because the Fool is technically you, right? So they start with 1, the Magician, and then they go all the way through to Judgment. And then, of course, the World is you as well. It's like the integration of it all. And then they go into like different methods that you can do in this PDF. So again, different readings, how they kind of go about it. My favorite method is the 3-card method. That's kind of what I do, or this is how I started. Okay. So I would lay the 3 cards down, and then they even give you like which dice pertains to which card. So that is how I started. Oh, and then this is the section that I still actually reference because they give you, it's just the quick reference sheet. So I can roll the dice, come here and look at which number I got and see what my message is. So there's the PDF. And yes, I just did a quick little like flip through and talk about it because, again, if you want it, it's linked in their descriptions in both of their videos. So let me show you like my first dice set that I got. When I first saw this, I was like, yeah, I had to have it. I love black, of course, and red, those type of colors. And I went on Amazon and saw this dice set. It's like black and glittery. And I was like, yep, I wanted it. So this is my very first set right here. I think it was only on Amazon. You can get dice really, really cheap. So I think this was only like $4 or something like that. And I love it. It's a great set. I got black too because I feel like it goes with everything. So I wanted something that I could work with multiple decks with. So here's my first little set. You will probably see it here in a bit. Also, I have it in this little red and white black bag here. I'm going to set it over here for the moment. And again, when I say like the whole experience, like it's even fun going on Amazon and looking at different sets because you can actually, for like $15, go on there and get a whole set of dice and get like 10 sets in like one bag and have like multiple different colors that you can play with. So it's fun all the way around. I have a blast with it. But let me go, well here, sorry guys, I'm like all over the place because I just want to like chat about all the things. This is one of the sets I'm talking about. So like this actually came with a nice big bag too. This is from the last set I got. I have purchased like some sets individually, like this black dice, and I'm going to show you another set that I got that was just that set only. But I've bought 2 larger sets that contain like 10 different sets of die in here. And some of them come in like these little bags like this, which is really nice. So like here's a green and yellow set. Let me see which one's in this one. Oh, here's a blue. So you get all sorts of like really pretty colors, and these are glittery too. Now I will say you can go down a total rabbit hole with this stuff because there's some companies that make some beautiful ones, and I mean beautiful. They even have ones with like liquid in them or ones with like little skulls in them, like amazing. But they can get on the pricey side. Okay, all the ones that I have, I've just gotten off of Amazon just so I can play and have fun. But if you're like really serious about it, I mean, they can get pricey. There's this one set that I really love that has like the liquid glittery stuff inside of it, but it's like $22, I think, just for that set. So, but anyways, here's this yellow set with like the red numbering. So like it's so fun. And okay, I love the tactile experience. When I first started working with tarot, like an oracle, the shuffling, I could sit and shuffle all day. Like I love it. I love sitting down and shuffling. And now adding the dice to it, it's like, I love it. I just love the whole experience. Just doing this and then just letting them fall. It's so fun. So anyway, there's a yellow set there, which I might not be able to get back. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, sometimes they come in bags like that. And then this last set, of course, it came with like this big bag here, and it didn't come with little individual bags. So like these were from my first deck set purchase. And then most of these are from this newer set. I forgot I had these red ones. See, and it's so fun because you can come back and look and see like, ooh, look at these red ones. They're pretty. I love these neon green ones. All of like these came in like the whole same set. I love these white ones here, or this like clear with glitter. It's so fun to have all these different colors. So yeah, I just keep all these in here for now, just kind of like all mixed. Because what I like to do too is come in here. If I do want a full set, I can just come in here and grab out the ones that match. But if I want to mix and match them, that's what's really fun too. Like if I want to just do different colors, I can grab different colors and just like make my own set. And again, match it to a deck I'm working with. So I love it. I'm going to show you guys next some of the decks that I do have specific pairs for as soon as I get these back in the bag. There we go. I think I'm going to begin with my red and black dice. I love this dice mainly because I am a red and black girly. Love the colors red and black. And it's funny because red and black, like I learned a lot about myself just based off these two colors, because red and black are the main colors for Scorpio, and I'm a Scorpio rising, so I don't know, I'm just drawn to those colors. And then the Morgan is associated with red and black, and I've been working with her a lot lately, so red and black is just my jam. And, ooh, oh no, hey, you guys didn't see that. You guys didn't see that. A dice dropped, but you didn't see it. Shh. Anywho, this red and black dice here is one of my favorites. It is one that I did. I just got this set only, and I think it was like $4 or $5. I love this set. But I'm going to show you the decks that I love working, or that I love to use with this set. So, of course, my Tarot of Vampyres, like, hello, and in my red bag, I mean, like I said, red and black, everything. Again, love shuffling. So I shuffle. I'll pull 3 cards. And then that would be like my message. Okay, so remember I said with going through the PDF there that this was like my favorite method. I liked pulling the 3 cards, and then I like taking the dice or die, giving it a toss here, and letting it fall. Okay. Now, I have seen Dawn Michelle on some of her videos. She's kind of explained it more with how she works with the dice, and I think it's really, I've been playing with it too. So like in the PDF, they have you take the dice and line them up to certain cards. How she does it too is she will throw the dice down, and wherever the dice land is the message for that card. So like these right here are on the High Priestess. This one is really close. This 17 here is like right above her head. Okay. So these pertain to this card. This one is right on this 3 of Knives here. So that is a message for this card. And this one right here is really close to it. And then this one is up here by the World. Now, if they're on the card, she talks about how she reads those as being like, those are like a big deal. Okay. So like these touching the cards are like a really strong message. And then the ones like this one landed clear up here. The ones that are like further away, they're kind of like the outer energies, like, or influences. They're not like as big of a deal or a message as these are. And I just really, really loved that. And so I've been playing with that a little bit as well. Again, I love it. It's so fun because it really takes your message deeper. Now, I mean, of course, you're doing a reading here. So like you could just lay down your tarot cards like you normally would and be like, well, there's my message, right? But adding the dice, like it takes you that step further. Like the one here, I believe is air, the element air, which is cool too, because I'm just double checking. Yes. Number 1 is air, and it landed on the 3 of Knives, which is also air. So we have like a really big focus of air energy here. So of the mind, thoughts, communication. I just love it. And like for here, let me see. For the High Priestess, you have the D20. And the D20 is the archetype. So on the High Priestess here, I have the Hanged One. So the High Priestess is like your intuition, your inner wisdom, inner knowing, working with that a bit. And having the 12 here, you also incorporate the Hanged One. So suspension, perspective, insight. So it's telling me that I need to really listen to my intuition here, because there's a shift in my perspective, or I need to shift my perspective on something. And my inner knowing is telling me like, hey, this is where you need to shift that perspective. So take a look at this and listen, like sit still and listen to that. So see how it just like allows you to dive deeper. Like, oh, I just love it. How many times can I say that in a video? But I do. It's so fun. And so I'm like just really thankful that Lisa and Pez made this system and created it because it is so fun. I'm loving it. Okay, so I use that black and red dice with my tarot of Vampyres. I have another deck here that I also use them with, and it's the Diablo Tarot. I did not know this deck existed until I saw a video by Dawn Michelle. Again, like I said, I didn't know this deck existed until I saw her share it in a video, and I played this game growing up. Okay, hold on, let me get that. There we go. I played this game growing up on the computer. It was back when it was on the computer, and loved it. It was so much fun, and I still play it to this day. I actually play the newest version on the Xbox, and I also have it on my phone, like the mobile game of Diablo is on my phone. Anyways, I love this game. But look at this deck is humongous though. Do you see it? This it's literally like the size of my hand. But the artwork is stunning. It's so beautiful. And yes, red and black. I love it. It's so pretty. It's like grotesque and dark and gritty, and it's just this is a deck that I can really come to for like shadow work too, but like anytime I'm just feeling like and just in a funk, this is a good deck for that. But anyways, I'm gonna lay 3 cards down. Do it. Like I said, these cards are massive. There we go. And the backs are like really pretty too. Also, I love that Barbara Moore actually wrote the guidebook for this deck. I'm not sure if it'll say on here or not, but Barbara Moore actually wrote this guidebook. The only thing that I wish they would have done in this guidebook though is like had more information about the characters, just because I think that would have been cool, but it's okay. All right, so I've got my cards down here, and then I use my black and red dice for the set too. Ooh, look how pretty that is though. Yeah. Yep. I love the red and black. Like I've said, but I do. I love it. All right, moving along. There's my other deck I like to use with my black and red dice. And then I created, hold on guys, I'm trying to make sure this stuff doesn't like fall over. I also love to use dice with Oracle decks, believe it or not. I actually have a set here, 2 sets, as long as I get the other one. Here we go. And does this not look pretty? Look how pretty this is. Like even with the backs. But I love to use these dice with a certain, like these 2 Oracle decks, which are the Faeries Oracle, gets the green, and my Heart of Faeries Oracle gets the blue. And I just think they work so beautifully together. And what's cool about using Oracle decks and dice too is that you still get like the tarot associations with the Oracle. So if I'm pulling, which I'm going to try to do these 2 together here. If I'm pulling 3 cards from the Faeries Oracle, there we go. And yes, I do have reversals in this. I do have reversals in this deck, but for the sake of the video, I will turn these over. And then I'm going to pull 3 from Heart of Faeries. Okay. Here's my blue. And my green. Okay, so anyway, what I was saying too, that I love using the dice with the Oracle is that it brings in that tarot association. So, and like the blue matches this really well. But anyways, I'm getting sidetracked or distracted. But you know, you have the elements represented here. You have your focus. You have your major association, like your major arcana archetype. And so this also deepens your Oracle reading if you're just working with Oracle. I mean, it deepens any reading in my opinion, but it's just, anyways. Fun. So there's my dice that I like to use with the Oracle decks. And also, I mean, I do, when I'm doing polls, sometimes, I mean, I'm using Tarot and Oracle. So if I'm like using this one, I will still use the blue dice with it and my Tarot deck and just see what comes out. What message I get with it all, but yeah. Oh, shucks. I am just dropping everything today. Okay. So there's those. Next one, I will share this one. This is another set that I purchased separately, and it goes really well with the Heavenly Soul Tarot. I think it's beautiful together. But I also have another pairing with this dice as well that I'll share with you. But this is the Heavenly Soul Tarot. I also love this deck. It's got these beautiful, these pieces of artwork that are all throughout the time. And it's a collage deck, but it's just beautifully done. And it has like soft and neutral tones. So let's just do 3 cards here. Actually, we'll do 4. I really like that one too. Okay. And then I will share the dice that I use with this one. So this one I think it was called like coffee dice. But look how pretty. I love this set. It's like, it really does look like coffee mixed with creamer. So it's really cool and pretty. And look how gorgeous that is. It's so pretty. I love it. So here's the dice I like to use with this one, the Heavenly Soul Tarot. And then another, like running out of room because I'm opening things up, and then there we go. Another deck that I love to use with this set is the Zombie Tarot. This is a newer deck to me, but I'm really loving it so far. It's so like, it's so funny. It's a funny deck. It's funny, smart, spooky. I love it. So here's the Zombie Tarot. Again, I'll just lay some cards down and share this pairing. So we got the 2 of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, and 6 of Hazards. And then with this dice. Oh yeah. Yep. I love how this looks too. So this is another favorite pairing of mine. And then moving right along, I've got, I have a few more. So okay, there's that one. Here's this next one. This next one is really fun too. This is the Desert Illuminations Tarot. It is bright, fun, and colorful. And this deck is honestly the reason why I bought that newer set of mine, because I didn't have very many bright colors as far as dice. And this deck is just so vibrant and beautiful. It's like a summer deck. And again, I love the colors in this deck. It's so vivid and bright and cheerful. So I wanted some dice that represented that. And when I bought the last set, it had all these beautiful colors. So this is what I'm talking about with like how you can have fun with mixing different sets that you have as well to kind of create your own. Because that's what I did here. Because this deck has those colors. It has the oranges, it has the blues, it has the greens, all that stuff. So yeah. And these colors, I love these colors together. How pretty that is. Whoop, there we go. You see that? It's so pretty. Okay. Don't mind me. I'm totally geeking out over here just by looking at the colors and stuff. I am actually getting re-inspired again to work with the dice. Like I said again at the beginning of the video, that I haven't worked with them much lately because I've been focused on other projects and things, but I really want to get back into incorporating the dice into my practice. Because just reading the cards, yes, you're going to get your message or you're going to get the point. But if you really love to journal and love to sink your teeth into your readings and really get different perspectives or an expanded insight, then using the dice is an awesome way to go about that. Okay. I have this set here as well. This is my Green Witch Tarot. I have a green set of dice that I do like to use with this deck. So here's my Green Witch Tarot. And there's that. And then this is the set that I use with it. I think this one, like the backs just kind of matched it really well, and it looks really pretty all together. There we go. So again, I love playing with what colors go with what deck, what I feel goes with what, like it's a blast. I have just a few more decks to show you with one set of dice because I do have a set that I created. It's another one that I took several sets and put together, but they go with like all three of these, which are my like inner child decks here. But I've got Beetlejuice, Hocus Pocus, and the Villians Tarot. All three of these, I'm going to go with the Hocus Pocus one first. All three of these are so pretty. I can get it out with this set, which are I took some of the lime greens and some purples and like this lighter yellowish color. I thought this looked like potions, like, like a potion bottle type thing, which totally fit the Hocus Pocus vibe. So I'll lay some cards down here. Yeah. Woo, there it goes again. Okay, there we go. I caught it. So yeah, there's that set. And again, of course, it does go with the Villains Tarot deck here because it also has the purples and the greens. Look at that one. Which also, I just now thought of this. It would be fun to pull a card from each of these three decks. That would be cool. Sorry guys, I'm like playing now. I'm like really curious how that would look. I'm just going to grab a card from Beetlejuice too and just see how that would look. So we've got one from the Villains, one from Hocus Pocus, and one from Beetlejuice. Let's do a better one from Beetlejuice. Hold on. There we go. That one's got some purples in it. That one's pretty. So if I did all three. Ooh. Yeah, that's cool. All three of these just kind of have the same type of colors in them. So I feel like it goes all together. I like it. Okay. I do believe that is all of the ones that I wanted to share with you guys today. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's so much fun to play with dice. Have you tried the dice casting system yet? If you've come across it, I would love to know your experience with it. I'm having a ball with it. And now I'm like really wanting to play with all the dice and everything now. So I'm going to go and do that. I hope, again, that you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts down below if you have worked with dice, and I will catch you guys all in the next video. Bye.